49ers Cal High Sports is presented by U.S. Bank. Life keeps moving. We're here for every step. U.S. Bank member, FDIC.
This week on 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank, winter sports highlights and fall season awards take center stage. We'll see boys basketball with Marin Catholic and San Ramon Valley, girls hoops featuring Mitty and Oakland Tech, and Bishop O'Dowd takes on San Ramon Valley.
We'll cap off the fall season by presenting our end of the season awards winners from the CCS and NCS, and show you the best plays from the year. It's all right now on 49ers Cal High Sports, presented by U.S. Bank.
Welcome to 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank. I'm Robert Brownstein.
And I'm Aubrey Tolliver. We start in a nice, warm basketball gym where the Kings Academy Knights are excited about their upcoming season. The Knights are already 4-0 to start the year, with 4 players averaging 10 or more points a game.
The Knights taking on Amador Valley this week. The Dons making it to the first round of NorCal's last season. The two teams meeting at Amador Valley on Saturday afternoon.
The Kings Academy Knights making the trip to Pleasanton to take on Amador Valley. This young fella had a game for Amador Valley. Jalen Smith fires and hits from three-point land. TKA comes right back. Boss Moon with the pass to Xavier Barnett, and the senior guard makes it splash from downtown. Here's this guy again, Jalen Smith, letting it fly from deep. Bang! It's 11-10 Amador Valley. Lots of talent on this Knight squad this season. Here's Micah Huang from the corner. It's all tied up at 13 after 1. Second quarter now. Boss Moon over to Scotty Beamish Jr. and the freshman makes it splash from deep. That's right, he's just a freshman, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's Jalen Smith with the drive and the finish as Amador Valley takes a 25-24 lead at halftime. To the second half now. Dante Ventura pulls up from mid-range and he gets it to go as the Dons take a 27-26 lead. Now on the other end, Barnett with the bounce pass to Claxton Aldine, and Claxton throws down the one-handed jam. Oh my! Let's continue the Jalen Smith show as the senior drills his shot from mid-range to tie the game at 31. Time winding down in the third. Barnett from way outside delivers! Xavier Barnett from downtown! 42-38 Kings Academy after 3. Then in the fourth, Barnett to Boss Moon, and the final boss throws it down with authority, and it's a 6-point lead. Now it's Moon to Barnett to Scotty Beamish Jr. Bang! Scotty Beamish Jr. all the way from the Livermore Outlets. 52-43 Knights. Jalen Smith looking to rally Amador Valley back. Jalen again from deep. He finished the game with 35 points, but it was the Knights who would come through in the end. Ledeen with the open under. A beautiful finish from the senior as the Kings Academy Knights win at 63-55 to go to 5-0 on the season.
The Rikers Center brings us the Players of the Week award each week. Scan this QR code right now to vote for next week's top athletes.
The winners announced in a wrap produced by the Rikers Center. Here are this week's Gary Rikers Players of the Week.
James the Spitter, 49ers Cal High. These are your Gary Rikers Players of the Week. Rikers Center. Adonai Brown had 31 carries and he rushed for 230 yards. Putting in that work, shining bright, watch him turn into a star. He's staying driven, heavy on the mission. He's got a vision to keep going, stay consistent. 3 touchdowns he put on for the Crusaders. Outstanding player, really doesn't major. Grace Curley, balling like she's Curry. The defense better guard in a hurry. Yeah, representing for the Lancers. When they call her name, she's always got the answer. 14 points to help her team get a dub. It's not hard to see that this is a sport that she loves. Only just a junior and already got recruits, cause they know the jumper wet every time that she shoots. James the Spitter, 49ers Cal High. These are your Gary Rikers Players of the Week. Rikers Center.
Coming up, it's a Mancini Sleep World Dream matchup.
But first, here is another top alum doing great work in the community.
Hi, my name is Tony Ferrari, and I'm a Bellarmine graduate of the class of 2011. I was very lucky to run cross country during my time here, and now I'm the Assistant Director of Campus Ministry and an Assistant Cross Country Coach. I came back here to work at Bellarmine because I believe in the Jesuit values that are central to our athletic and academic programs. I love working with our athletes as they discover what it means for their lives to be people for and with others.
This is Jess, Peloton instructor, educator, game changer. She needs her money to work as hard as she does. That's why she uses U.S. Bank Smartly Checking and Savings, which does exactly that, helping her track her spending and grow her money. Together, we'll achieve more than any of us could alone. You got this, Jess.
We got this.
That's the power of Jess, and this is the power of us.
Every time I step onto the field, I suit up to protect myself from injury. Off the field, I do the same for my family. But sometimes in life, no matter how careful you are, accidents happen. That's when you can trust Bernardi Zerata. They treat their clients like family, always looking out for your best interests. If you've been injured, call Bernardi Zerata, because when life hits you hard, you deserve a caring team that's on your side.
What's the easiest way to put a spring back in your step? Finding the perfect mattress at Mancini Sleep World. We've got you covered with our Rest Easy promise. We're so sure you'll love your mattress that we offer a 365-night comfort guarantee. 1 year to make sure your mattress is delivering the comfort you deserve. We guarantee the best price with free next-day delivery with top brands like Tempur-Pedic starting at $29 a month. Feel the beat of better sleep with
Mancini Sleep World. Rest easy.
Mancini Sleep World brings us the dream matchup each week. This is the championship game at the Los Gatos Wildcat Shootout. The tournament, sponsored by the Los Gatos Lions Club, features some of the top teams from all around the Bay Area.
The title game played on Friday night is our Mancini Sleep World Dream matchup. Our Jake Vanderbrook was there.
Mancini Sleep World. Rest easy.
All right, we're bringing our Mancini Sleep World Dream matchup to the hardwood as Los Gatos takes on California as part of the Los Gatos Lions Club Wildcat Shootout. Both teams are off to some strong starts. For Cal, the 4-2 Grizzlies have a lot of talent. That includes Jaden Jones. He was at Dublin last year. Now he's playing his senior season as a Grizzly, averaging 23 points per game. And for the 5-0 Wildcats, watch out for Will Campbell. Will the Thrill is averaging just over 12 points per game while shooting 61% from the field.
And the Los Gatos student section is in the holiday spirit, ready for this tournament final, but Logan Weegar is ringing from three-point land in the corner for 3 of the sophomores' 11 points. Then Brady Kirkendall passes it over to Jaden Jones, who gets the floater to the fall. Here come those Wildcats with Will Campbell knocking down the free throw line jumper. 15-9 Grizzlies after 1. Grizzlies looking to extend their lead. This Brady kid is tough to defend. There's a reason why he's going to Santa Clara University. Great finish there, but LG keeps this game close. Going into the half, here's Oliver Evans sinking the mid-range J, and then it's the senior small forward, Dionysius Marudis, getting crafty to the cup. Great finish with the left hand. 22-19 Grizzlies at the half. Third quarter, the Wildcats looking to tie the game up at 22. Marudis in the corner for 3. You betcha. 18 points for the senior. Oliver Evans chipped away with 13 points, and Evans gives LG its first lead of the game. However, Kirkendall's going to respond with his 3 from the top of the key. Yes, sir. 24 points for Brady, and Jaden did his thing, adding 22 points on the night. Great finish here for the outstanding guard. 36-33 Cal after 3. And those Grizzlies would take care of business on the road. Logan Weegar heaves a pass to Kirkendall, and Brady slams it down with the left hand. We see you. And to top it off, Jones grabs the rebound and goes coast to coast for the lay-in. In back-to-back years, California captures the Los Gatos Lions Club Wildcat Shootout, beating Los Gatos 57-49.
We're going to be someone who's not going to let up. We're going to be a team that you can't count us out. It doesn't matter who we're playing against. I think you guys saw that against Reardon. We didn't let up. And we're just really going to give it our all.
Diamond Training and Development helps athletes reach the Diamond Standard. Each week we profile an athlete meeting that standard at their school.
This week we spotlight Ella Francis from San Ramon Valley. The girls volleyball player founded the Nephrotic Syndrome chapter at SRV, where she currently serves as president, leading efforts to raise awareness about this rare kidney disorder. Ella Francis meeting the Diamond Training and Development Diamond Standard.
D-Line Constructors brings us the D-Line defensive play of the week every week. This week's D-Line defensive play is this Josiah Jackson pick 6 for the Balboa Buccaneers in their thrilling NorCal title game victory. Josiah Jackson with the D-Line Constructors defensive play of the week.
Coming up, it's awards time as we present our CCS Fall Players of the Year.
And we'll show you the plays we thought were the very best from the fall season next.
Off season? Nah, this is level up season. At Diamond Training and Development, it's all baseball and softball all year. Faster hands, bigger hits, harder throws, no excuses, just work. You want that starting spot, that college scout's attention? Show them what you did when nobody was watching. At Diamond Training and Development, off season is on.
Dad, this guy says that we act like Gillette Labs is some miracle, but it's just another razor?
Gillette Labs ain't a miracle, but it sure as heck ain't my old razor. It's Gillette's best shave. And with up to 30 shaves per cartridge, I'm spending less. Its ultra-sharp blades last 50% longer.
And give you a fresh blade feeling time after
time. Time after time after time. Gillette Labs, the best a man can get.
Keeps getting better.
You didn't choose a European car for average performance, so don't settle for average service. At Euroclinic, we specialize in Audi, Porsche, Mercedes-Benz, and other marques, delivering expert maintenance and a refined experience. Valet pickup, exotic towing, a private lounge, meticulous service with a 5-year unlimited mileage warranty. Euroclinic, Silicon Valley's choice for European and exotic care, where performance meets premium service.
When the Eagles won the Super Bowl, man, it was one of the greatest days of my life. But that day was ruined by accusations that my birds only won to sell wings. You know what they're saying out there? They're saying the quarterbacks are scrambling, apparently, to sell eggs.
Eggs are delicious. Great protein.
Oh, Baker Mayfield's a bread influencer.
Yeah, the man does bake.
You know, football is not a ploy to sell
food. When football makes you hungry, order Uber Eats.
The San Jose Police Department is recognized as one of the top departments in the nation. With competitive salaries, excellent benefits, and opportunities to grow, SJPD offers more than a career, it offers a calling.
As a former high school athlete, I wanted a career that challenged me and gave back to the community, and SJPD gave me both.
Good job, you guys. Keep going, keep going.
Protect, serve, inspire. Join the San Jose Police Department today.
Tonight, we present our Fall Players of the Year from the NCS and CCS. These are the players we decided were the best of all the great Bay Area athletes.
We start with the CCS Fall Players of the Year.
The Central Coast section was booming with talent this fall season, and here are the 8 athletes we choose as our Players of the Year.
Let's go!
Starting off with our CCS Football Player of the Year.
Michael Mitchell Jr., Archbishop Reardon.
Michael Mitchell Jr. topped the charts, throwing over 3,700 passing yards and 49 touchdowns for Reardon. The Crusaders closed out their year as undisputed West Catholic League champs and CCS Open Division champs. Mikey was a steady leader of a Crusader squad that wasn't just the best in the CCS this year, but the best football team in school history.
I'd say the biggest thing that's changed at Reardon is the culture. We're really a brotherhood, and you know, we all love each other, we play for each other, and I think, you know, that's the most important thing when you're looking to go on state runs and, you know, looking for state championships. Like, that's what you need at the end of the day.
Mikey is known for his poise, a direct result of his unmatched preparation week in and week out.
I don't think anyone prepares more than I do as far as, you know, watching film and breaking down teams, and I end up playing the game before I actually even play the game, and I think that's what's attributed to my success the most.
And with Mikey's excellence on the field and in the classroom, every major college program came calling. In the end, it was Stanford that won the race for this top-tier QB.
I attribute my success to everybody around me. It starts with my coaches, you know, preparing me and preparing our team. As far as on the field play, like, it starts with the O-line.
Speaking of the Reardon O-line, let's meet our CCS Co-Offensive Player of the Year.
Tommy Tofi, Archbishop Reardon.
Tommy Tofi, the 6'7", 340-pound tackle, is credited with 8 pancakes this season, and that dominance up front didn't just give Mikey plenty of time to throw, it also elevated the Crusaders' run game. Tommy is the second generation of Tofis to go to Reardon.
Carrying on the legacy in football, it means a lot. Not only that, but we could leave like a large footprint for everybody that wants to come here, and just, you know, soon we will be known as
as a football school instead of a basketball school.
Tommy took Reardon to a league and section title run. The Crusaders came up just short of a NorCal title, but there's no time to sulk because in just a few months, Tommy will be on a college campus gearing up for his first collegiate season.
This coming winter, I'll be enrolling to University of Oregon. The reason why I picked Oregon is because coaching staff, the culture, and just everything in general I love about Oregon. They're playing in one of the toughest conferences, and I want to be a part of that. I love to take on the challenges that comes with it.
Here is the Los Gatos Wildcat taking home the CCS Co-Offensive Player of the Year award.
Callum Schweitzer, Los Gatos High School.
This was the first year Callum Schweitzer solely held the reins of this Los Gatos offense, and he couldn't have scripted a better season. Callum threw for nearly 2,500 yards and 25 touchdowns. He added more than 400 yards on the ground, leading the Los Gatos team to a league title and a trip to the section title game.
Growing up in the program and being part of it freshman through senior year, you got a lot of great coaches even in the lower programs, and I think that was a big testament to the ability to step in and be a leader on the team this year.
Football runs in this guy's veins. Callum is the third Schweitzer brother to suit up for Los Gatos.
Growing up, I had two older brothers that both played at Los Gatos, so growing up and watching them play on Friday nights was a dream come true to be the guy on the field now.
With multiple Division I offers on the table, Callum will soon decide where he will spend his next 4 years.
Super blessed to have the opportunity and grateful for all my teammates and everyone that's helped me get here today. My family, my mom, dad, my brothers supporting me throughout every step of the way.
Come on! And up next, we meet one of Callum's best friends.
Chase Cahoon, St. Francis High School.
Chase Cahoon takes home the CCS Defensive Player of the Year award. The lights-out linebacker for the St. Francis Lancers racked up 91 tackles this season, including 5 tackles for loss. As a senior, Chase has built some incredibly special moments in the St. Francis program.
I think one thing that stands out in my career is winning a CCS championship last year. I think have the ability to do that with my brother as well as the rest of the class of 25 was truly a great experience. Got to play against my best friends at Los Gatos High School as well, so that game is definitely something I'll never forget for sure.
Chase says earning this award is a perfect way to cap off his time as a Lancer as he now prepares for his next step in football, suiting up as a Stanford Cardinal.
Stanford has such a great academic and athletic area, so that was ultimately the main reason why I wanted to commit. Also, staying close to home is another great thing. That's gonna be fun. You know, I'll get my laundry done by my mom, so that'll be fun for sure. Thank you to my coaches for giving me just a wonderful opportunity. I love those guys and just created a great sense of family at St. Francis and something I'll never forget for sure.
History is being made here at Cal High as we introduce our first ever flag football player of the year. And there's no one more deserving than
Ava Allen, Menlo School.
Ava has been under center for Menlo ever since flag football became a sanctioned sport.
Going into it my freshman year, nobody knew what this was going to be about, but just to see it grow over the 3 years, I've made my best friends from this sport.
And more history, Ava led Menlo to the inaugural CCS flag football section title game and brought home the hardware.
Our past 2 seasons have always felt like they were kind of cut short, and so just to be able to go to the end this year and prove that we could still win under pressure really meant a lot for our team.
This season, Ava threw 58 touchdown passes and ran for 16 more. Oh, and by the way, Ava also holds 2 section titles in baseball and is an elite softball player. Just a junior, Ava isn't sure if it's going to be flag football or softball, but she hopes to play one of them at the next level.
Being able to play football as a girl, that's something that we didn't think was going to be possible as little girls, so I think just to see it keep growing and have more opportunities arise has just been super awesome.
Now for our Volleyball Player of the Year award.
McKenna Crossan, Archbishop Mitty High School.
This 6'3" heavy hitter led the Mitty Monarchs to both a league and section title, and all the way to the NorCal Championship match. Her leadership, along with her incredible play, made McKenna a driving force behind Mitty's success.
This is the first time in a few years that we've been undisputed WCal champs. We've shared titles with St. Francis the past couple years. So it was really great going undefeated.
McKenna says winning this award is a perfect way to cap off a true comeback season.
I was injured last year, so wasn't able to get out there and perform as much as I wanted to. But this year, worked hard in the gym, worked hard in the off season, and was able to pull through.
And now that the comeback is complete, McKenna can look ahead, excited to continue her volleyball career at the University of Minnesota. And McKenna is grateful for everything the Mitty program has given her.
Mitty's been a really great place. Lots of athletes that are there. Like, I found my people, and I'm now excited to move on.
Bringing home the CCS Boys Scholar Athlete Award,
Judge Nash, Archbishop Reardon High School.
we met Mikey, we met Tommy, and now meet their teammate and fantastic wideout, Judge Nash. I've already harped on the success of this historic Reardon team, and Judge was yet another crucial piece, racking up more than 1,000 receiving yards and 16 touchdowns. Pretty incredible for a player who picked up a football for the very first time his freshman year.
Playing football at Reardon was a learning curve. I didn't know a lot about football coming in my sophomore year. I started playing my freshman year. So coming to Reardon and playing at that level was a lot to take in at first, but as I've grown in the years, I feel like I've just learned more and gotten better and better, and this is my peak.
He's got the brains for football and the grades to match. Judge is an outstanding student holding a 4.0 GPA. Judge's rapid rise on the field and long-standing excellence in the classroom caught the eye of some of the nation's top academic programs, and he recounts what it's like to accept his offer to play at Harvard.
For me, I was frozen. One thing is being committed, but actually seeing the acceptance and really seeing everything flesh out it's something you can't even put into words. It was a very special moment for me.
Lastly, we unveil our CCS Girls Scholar Athlete.
Kate Hansen, Sacred Heart Prep.
Sacred Heart Prep took home a share of the West Bay Foothill League title this year, and Kate was a huge reason why. A two-way starter, Kate racked up nearly 900 receiving yards and 19 touchdowns at wide receiver. On defense, she pulled down 4 interceptions and was voted the league's defensive MVP. Kate sports a 4.1 GPA, and she's also one of the top girls lacrosse players in the Bay Area.
I think there's so much to gain from being a multi-sport athlete and seeing it translate across both games. I will watch film of myself in lacrosse and I'll do like a move to get past a girl and I'm like, that's from flag.
And she's only a junior. Kate looks forward to getting back on the field next season and seeing this sport continue to grow and thrive.
Flag football is such an amazing sport, and I think it's a great place for athletes to shine. And so I think giving an award to both me and to Ava Allen, obviously, it really brings to light how much work these girls have been putting in and how great this sport is.
And those are our CCS Fall Players of the Year. The Cal Hope Courage Award brings us stories of athletes who amaze us.
Tonight, we are amazed at all of the athletes making great plays during this fall season. Here are the top plays from the fall. Be sure to scan the QR code on the screen for more information on the Cal Hope Courage Award Scholarship Program.
West Credit Union honors teachers all around the Bay Area for the great work they do every day.
Here's Selena Chen from Harker talking about outstanding teacher Dr. Chuck Wiczorek.
My favorite teacher at the Harker School right now is probably Dr. Wiczorek, who's my A-Push teacher. He always makes everyone feel so included, and he always makes sure everyone is doing well, and he always reaches out, and he makes learning just such a fun experience and so engaging as well.
Gillette presents the Precision Player each week. This is a young athlete already making his or her mark in sports.
Gillette is proud to honor JaVale Jones from the Pittsburgh High School football team. JaVale throwing for 1,500 yards this past season as a sophomore for the Pirates. For the best a fan can get this season, visit Gillette.com/NFL to purchase your Gillette Labs official 49ers licensed razor today.
Coming up, a terrific early season matchup with Marin Catholic and San Ramon Valley.
But first, here is the Pacific Pride student section of the week. It's the great fan support for the Lincoln Lions at their NorCal title game, brought to you by the University of the Pacific, the official higher education partner of the San Francisco 49ers.
Meet the Johnsons, a young couple looking to start a family. Then there's Larry, the eccentric brother-in-law who likes to hold concerts every day. And he also believes that squirrels are spies. Ready to build an ADU loan on your main home, a second home, or an investment property in California? Get a Home Fast ADU loan with fixed-term financing ranging from $25,000 up to $500,000. Thanks to a Home Fast ADU loan from Marin, Larry has his own space. And the Johnsons, well, they have their sanity back.
On the field, you've got your team. Off the field, you need one too, especially in math. Bay Area Tutor for Athletes lets you build your own squad, up to 5 teammates for small group online tutoring, or go one-on-one for a custom plan. We cover algebra, geometry, trigonometry, calculus, and more. Our goal? Help you meet GPA requirements, maintain your eligibility, and prepare for college. Because winning in the classroom is just as important as winning on the scoreboard.
I know that the model of credit unions is the very best one for human beings, and so how we bring that to life can truly transform people's lives.
Lumen brings to us the capability to be able to serve members in ways that we haven't before. It is really about enhancing that need for that particular individual like we've never been able to do before, and I'm extremely excited about that.
Dad, this guy says that we act like Gillette Labs is some miracle, but it's just another razor?
Gillette Labs ain't a miracle, but it sure as heck ain't my old razor. It's Gillette's best shave. And with up to 30 shaves per cartridge, I'm spending less. Its ultra-sharp blades last 50% longer.
And give you a fresh blade feeling time after
Time after time after time. Gillette Labs, the best a man can get.
Keeps getting better.
Catholic takes a trip to Danville to face San Ramon Valley. Nate DeSoy takes the pass from Tommy Ambidge. Nate works hard to the basket. The Wolves lead 16-10 after 1. Hudson Garcia finds DeSoy. Nate for 3. He got it. SRV keeps a 6-point lead. Oliver Meyer goes to work on the other end. The junior knocks down the mid-range jumper for his first points of the night. Tyler Wheatley to DeSoy to Ambidge. Money. San Ramon Valley up 34-18 at the break. Joseph Hammond to Myers in the corner. The triple is good. Marin cuts the deficit to 5. The Wolves keep the foot on the pedal. Wheatley to DeSoy, who drills a 3 of his own to get the lead to 9. Wildcats working in the third. Bentley Morrow gets the bucket and 1. The captain, Tyler Smith, kicks out to the hot hand. Here's Nate from far out. He's on fire. The Wolves' 6 men are rowing their way to a victory, 46-38 after 3. Joe Hammond to Henry Dibble, the senior, with a nice look, gets it to go. It's a 5-point game, but again, the Wolves keep the pressure up. Nice ball movement. Garcia to Ambidge off the glass. The finishing touches here. DeSoy to the corner for the junior Cooper Wall. Coop gets the floater to go as SRP hands Marin Catholic its first loss of the season, 71-54.
Time for some ice hockey as Pioneer takes on Palo Alto. The Vikings waste no time to get on the board. Jackson Lewin over to Connor Hughes, who fires it past the goalie. 1-0 Pioneer after 1. It would stay that way until the final period when Igor Likarev shoots and scores for the goal, but the Vikings rally back. Emmett Coombs to Quincy Quattlebaum, who gets his shot to go as the Vikings cut the deficit in half. Then a short time later, Patrick Cole going all the way. He scores! Patrick Cole ties the game at 2. Now it's Kai Moen on the attack. Kai Moen with the shot. He scores! Kai Moen gives the Palo Alto Vikings a 3-2 lead. The Vikings finish it off as Ivor McRitchie tries one from behind the red line, and McRitchie scores the empty netter as the Vikings score 4 goals in the final period, 204-2, and our Sharks Ice player of the game is Kai Moen, who scored the go-ahead goal for the victorious Palo Alto Vikings.
Lexus of Stevens Creek presents the Volunteer Award each week, leading to $10,000 in scholarships. This is an athlete who does great work in the community.
This week's Lexus of Stevens Creek Volunteer Award goes to Shripriya Kalpavi from the Lynbrook girls basketball team. Shripriya founded the Junior Medical Professionals Initiative, or JUMP Initiative for short. The program connects medical professionals with students interested in pursuing careers in the medical field. Her goal is to expand JUMP clubs to high schools around the world and even bring the program into the classroom. She's developing a curriculum to be taught globally. Shripriya says giving back to her community is at the heart of everything she does.
In my opinion, it's really important to have this kind of like liaison with your community. It's really important to also understand the stories of the people around you, and that's how you can meaningfully contribute and also find a way to leave your impact on the world. So I really think that students should be getting out there, getting to know other people, and helping benefit the lives of others as well.
The San Jose Police Department is looking for top recruits to join their department to keep San Jose the safest big city in America.
So SJPD helps us recognize top recruits in the Bay Area. This week we recognize Zion Grissom from the Clayton Valley basketball team, the outstanding wing committed to play at USF next season. Coming up, we'll introduce our NCS Fall Players of the Year.
And later, the Bay Area's top girls basketball team, Mitty, taking on Oakland Tech. But first, here is this week's learning tip presented by Bay Area Tutoring Association.
Make math practice a habit. You wouldn't skip drills before a big game. Treat math the same way. Set a specific time daily for math practice, whether it's homework, review problems, or SAT prep. Consistency turns math practice into muscle memory for your brain.
The NCS was full of great talent this season. Our job was to pick the players we thought were the very best.
Here they are, the NCS Fall Players of the Year.
And just like that, the fall season has come to a close, so now it's time to announce our 2025 NCS Fall Players of the Year.
Jane Jefferson, De La Salle High School.
We start off with our NCS Football Player of the Year with Jaden Jefferson from De La Salle High School. Jaden is a lights-out, all-around player who contributes on all 3 phases of the football. This magnificent athlete tallied up just over 1,100 yards on offense with 12 total touchdowns. Speedy, shifty, and explosive, and that carries onto the track. The fastest man in the state currently holds the state record in the 100-meter dash with a 10.01. Jaden explains what it's like juggling both sports at such a high level.
Being an athlete here is very amazing, but it's also challenging. I feel like I just had to do a lot from track and then for football. You know, after every year, you know, we have football lifts as well going into track, so it's just very amazing at the same time to see all the work that I put in.
The UNC-bound senior helped guide De La Salle to an NCS Open Division crown and a return to the state. But for Jaden, what he'll remember most goes far beyond the wins. He reflects on what being part of this program truly means.
Being part of this team is very amazing. It's the brotherhood that we build here at the school. That's what I'm really going to miss with this team, and obviously it's different in college, but with here, we have so much of a connection, and it means so much to me.
Jadis Lucky, Clayton Valley Charter High School.
For the second year in a row, Jadis Lucky is taking home our NCS Offensive Player of the Year. Let me tell you, this man will rack up the yards. The magnificent running back had himself a season, piling up just over 2,200 rushing yards with 30 total touchdowns. Putting up numbers like that doesn't just happen on Friday nights. Jadis' dominance was built long before the season kicked off, fueled by a relentless offseason routine that pushed him to another level.
I was outside running mountains. I was outside in the sand. It was 103 degrees outside. I was doing insane weightlifting. I was doing a lot of cardiovascular work. So I feel like the off season where it started, and then just keeping up my health during the season. Make sure I was still lifting, make sure I was still running, make sure I was still eating. So I was healthy during the season, and it plays a big part.
And it's safe to say he's got that dog in him. That mentality is only fitting because next year he'll be suiting up as a Bulldog at Fresno State University.
Honestly, just because it's a football town. Everybody, as soon as they start talking to me my freshman year,
there's just been a lot of love. I went to the camps and I just dominated, and I feel like the family really liked the school, and it was a great spot for me to be at. And when I went on my first visit, I was like, the time's right, this is the time to commit.
Bubba Vargas, De La Salle High School.
Switching over to our NCS Defensive Player of the Year, Bubba Vargas will be taking home the honor. The East Bay League Defensive Player of the Year was a tackling machine for the Spartans this season, piling up 64 total tackles. This freak of nature was averaging well over 5 tackles per contest. With numbers like that, it's no surprise Bubba earned recognition as one of the most impactful defenders in the section.
It means everything. Like, this award is like a gift, you know, and it's like all the hard work that me and my team have put in. It means a lot to be a part of something special.
Bubba's leadership played a major role in De La Salle's run to both a section title and a trip to state. And at the heart of that success is the guidance he's received from head coach Justin Allenbaugh, someone Bubba credits for shaping him both on and off the field.
He's not a player's coach, he's more of a team guy. He's a great coach, he knows what he's doing, he knows how to win. You know, it's easy to play for a guy like that who just wants everybody to win and excels you to the next level and keeps building you as a person.
Marin, Granada High School.
Making our way over to flag football, our first ever NCS Flag Football Player of the Year belongs to Marin from Granada High School. Offense, defense, you name it. Expect Marin to be out there on almost every single snap. On offense, the prolific senior led the Matadors with just under 1,300 receiving yards and a team-high 21 touchdown receptions. With her quarterback Katie Vale under center, the duo was nearly unstoppable.
Me and Katie have been playing together since we were way young. We did a all-boys league together when we were younger, and we've just grown up together, so we have a pretty tight connection.
Marin was also a lights-out defender. The outstanding player racked up 94 flag pulls and led her team with 9 interceptions. With her stellar play on both sides of the field, she earned first-team All-League while guiding Granada to the NCS D1 title game. Marin talks about what this award means to her.
It means so much. I'm so honored you guys picked me. I have to give it all to my team and my coaches and my family for all supporting me through this. I couldn't have done it without them.
Kennedy White, Monte Vista High School.
Kennedy White from Monte Vista is our NCS Volleyball Player of the Year. When you see a high-flying Kennedy, you better take cover. The East Bay League Player of the Year was unstoppable for the Mustangs this season, piling up 539 kills, averaging just under 5 kills per set. Kennedy also racked up 199 digs, 89 aces, and 36 blocks. An all-around player who led Monte Vista to a regular season East Bay League title as well as a trip to the NCS D1 title game.
I feel like this year everyone has played a role, and so in my years of being at Monte Vista, we haven't won an NCS championship or been close to winning one, so being here to do it means a lot.
And as dominant as Kennedy has been at the high school level, her future in the sport is just starting to take shape. She's keeping an open mind as she explores what comes next in her volleyball journey.
My process is still going. I love to keep my options open, so I don't know for surely yet, but wherever it takes me, I do want to play D1 though.
Josh Ellerts, Ocklawanees High School.
Making our way over to the Scholars, Josh Ellerts is taking home the Boys Scholar Athlete of the Year honor. Josh was a force in the backfield for the Dons this season, 1,200 rushing yards with 15 total touchdowns. This hard-nosed physical runner is tough to bring down. Josh played a huge role in helping the Dons capture a league title in the Diablo Foothill League. Josh talks about how that trust from his coaches pushed him forward and helped him grow into the player he is now.
Last year, I had my first experience playing running back ever in my entire life against Miramani, and we had some people go down, so I was put in that position, and I just have to thank all of the coaches for having so much trust in me and being able to trust in what I could do out there on the field.
Josh is also impressive in the classroom with a 4.5 GPA.
Scholar athlete, it's scholars coming first. I mean, making sure that no matter what, keep the grades up, keep the classes up. Don't go down on the classes just because you have so much to do. I mean, it's definitely a balance that I've had to figure out.
Hope Diekman, San Ramon Valley High School.
And finally, our Girls Scholar Athlete of the Year is Hope Diekman. from San Ramon Valley High School. Hope kept the Wolves howling this season with 390 kills, averaging just over 3 kills per set. Hope also tallied up 431 digs with 30 blocks, guiding San Ramon Valley to an East Bay League tournament title. Hope shares why playing in this league elevates the game and makes the journey even more meaningful.
Makes the high school season way more fun. I think a lot of volleyball players just kind of like, oh, I'm going to play high school and then get ready for club. But I think our high school division just makes it so much more fun. Like, I think I got better through high school.
Hope will be heading to Cal next year to compete in track and field, but she's also bringing her talents into the classroom with a 4.7 GPA.
Just a lot of time management. I think a lot of the time, like during school, like when we have free time, I'm always trying to like do extra work, or like before practice, I'll like try to get some stuff done. But it's been fun, but also pretty demanding at the same time.
And those are your 2025 NCS Fall Players of the Year.
Venardi Zurada is the official injury attorneys for the San Francisco 49ers, and each week Venardi Zurada finds people in the high school sports community and highlights their efforts.
This week's Venardi Zurada hometown hero is the Snack Shack crew at Lincoln High School. Vanessa Nava, Jessica Martinez, and Nikki Ufana. These ladies do great work putting out a great selection of barbecue and snacks for the Lincoln Pride every week. The Lincoln Snack Shack crew, this week's Venardi Zurada hometown heroes. Albany's Construction knows a thing or two about hard work, and that's why they bring us the dirty work play each week. This week's play goes to Adanye Brown, trucking over the defender on his way to a Crusaders touchdown last week. Adanye Brown doing the dirty work, just like our good friends at Albany's Construction.
Coming up, it's our Euro Clinic Girls Game of the Week. Bishop O'Dowd meeting San Ramon Valley.
And later, the #1 girls team in the nation, the Mitty Monarchs, take on Oakland Tech. But first, here is this week's High Five Top 5 with the top 5 total touchdown leaders this season. Brought to you by High Five Restaurant and Catering in San Jose.
This is Jess, Peloton instructor, educator, game changer. She needs her money to work as hard as she does. That's why she uses U.S. Bank Smartly checking and savings, which does exactly that, helping her track her spending and grow her money. Together, we'll achieve more than any of us could alone. You got this, Jess.
We got this.
That's the power of Jess, and this is the power of us.
Every time I step onto the field, I suit up to protect myself from injury. Off the field, I do the same for my family. But sometimes in life, no matter how careful you are, accidents happen. That's when you can trust Venardi Zurada. They treat their clients like family, always looking out for your best interests. If you've been injured, call Venardi Zurada, because when life hits you hard, you deserve a caring team that's on your side.
This isn't just auto repair, this is Euro Clinic, Silicon Valley's destination for European auto care. Located in Santa Clara, we deliver precision maintenance and repair with uncompromising standards. Enjoy flexible drop-offs, concierge updates, towing for exotics, and valet pickup. Your vehicle is backed by a 5-year unlimited mileage warranty while you relax in our modern lounge with espresso and private workspaces. Expect more than a dealer. Expect Euro Clinic.
Our mouths are one of the first places a doctor looks during a checkup, and for good reason. It can tell them things about our health, serious things that could keep us from reaching the next milestone. For over 65 years, Delta Dental has offered high-quality, affordable dental plans that strive to meet the needs of everyone. Today, we are the largest network of oral health care providers in the nation. Delta Dental, putting your health first, yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
Get ready for the most exhilarating season yet. Sharks Ice Hockey is hosting 34 teams spanning from Fresno to Reno. Over 700 hockey players all competing for state and national titles. Be part of the thrilling action. Experience the speed, the skill, and the passion from these young hockey players. Games are played at Sharks Ice locations from all over the Bay Area. Looking to join, support, or to find games? Go to sharkshighschoolhockey.com.
Time now for our Euro Clinic Girls Game of the Week. The game MVP receives these custom headphones, courtesy of Euro Clinic, where European auto care meets uncompromising standards. This week's game features 2 of the top girls basketball teams in the Bay Area, Bishop O'Dowd and San Ramon Valley.
The Dragons from O'Dowd are coming off an NCS D1 title and looking to do it again this season. A huge test for the Dragons this week as they meet last season's Open Division champs, San Ramon Valley. It is our Euro Clinic Girls Game of the Week. Aubrey was there.
I'm here on the campus of Cal Berkeley for the Jason Kidd Invitational. This is a great matchup between San Ramon Valley and Bishop O'Dowd. Now, SRV won the NCS Open Division title last year without any seniors. Well, that's not the case this year. The Wolves have a whopping 2 seniors, including Alyssa Rudd. Alyssa committed to San Jose State University in the offseason. For Bishop O'Dowd, Jayla Stokes is going to be the player to watch. She has multiple Division I offers. She is a Spitfire and just super fun to watch. Someone give Coach John a fist bump. Let's get this thing underway. First quarter, Ella Gunderson with a nifty takeaway. A bounce behind the back. She gains control and momentum on her way to the rack. The Wolves' defense was tough from the jump. This time it's Hanya Bose with the steal. A pass to Gunderson, who goes back to Bose, and Hanya strikes. SRV with some big offensive rebounds early on as well. Hanya Bose grabs the miss, kicks it out to Caitlin Mills for one of her 3 first-quarter triples, and the Wolves jump out to a 21-0 lead in the first. The Dragons picking up some momentum. Ella Bibbins stepping through traffic. She gets the hoop and the harm. 3-point play for BOD. Then it's teammate Jayla Stokes going hard to the rack. Bucket good. 31-8 San Ramon Valley. Final seconds of the first quarter. Gunderson to Rudd from the top of the key. There is the buzzer and the bucket. SRV up by 23 at the quarter break. 46-22 at the half. Taryn Green on the run, passes to Bibbins. Bibbs lands the 3 and draws the foul. The senior would lead her team with 14 points on the night. The Wolves lead is 20 here. Caitlin Mills with a long pass to Gunderson, who's hanging out in the corner. 21 points for the gunslinger in this one. She adds 12 rebounds for the double-double. Alyssa Rudd also with a double-double in this Euro Clinic Girls Game of the Week. Gunderson with game MVP honors.
We knew we were playing in a big stadium against a really talented team, so just coming out with energy and ball pressure, and that's what we did. Yeah, I would say we're definitely trying to build off last season. We have everyone plus new additions, so just keeping the energy up and trying to dominate.
The Menlo-Atherton football team had a fantastic season.
The Bears meeting our Jake Vanderbrook at the Rikus Center to talk about it this week.
And here's the Bears football team from Menlo-Atherton. Make some noise! Good energy, good energy. They are the CCS D3 champs. Congratulations on an outstanding season. I'm with Teddy Dacey. Just talk about the grind from the start of the regular season to winning a CCS title. What was that journey like for you, my man?
Well, yeah, obviously starting 0-4, it's a difficult season for anyone. But at that point in time, none of us ever got discouraged. If anything, I think we worked harder to get out of that hole. And we ended up obviously going on a run at the end of the season on a playoff run and winning the CCS. So it's just a huge accomplishment for all of us as a collective.
I'm with Jordan Lavulo now. So, for you as a senior, talk about, what's the biggest thing that you're going to miss the most being part of this program?
I'd say something I'd miss the most would probably be practicing. I really enjoy practicing, especially off-season winter. You don't see many sports practicing that early. Especially putting in all that work before the season actually even starts. Starting in the winter, ending in the winter too. Especially working out throughout the summer and grinding in the off season.
Yeah. You know who also was grinding in the off season? This guy right here, Monty Turner. He put 20 pounds of muscle in the off season. But I gotta ask you though, with you being part of this program with Coach Saunders under helm for you guys, what does he mean to you?
He means a lot to us and this program, from all the plays that he came up with and just pushing us to our best every day. He expected a lot from us, and we were able to get it done. And just how supportive he is for all of us in our recruiting processes and making sure our grades are right. And if you need anything, that he's there for you as a great mentor. And just his leadership builds onto our leadership as captains. And that's it.
All right, awesome. These are your CCS D3 champs. Gentlemen, thank you for joining me. Take us out with a break.
Delta Dental celebrates teams who go the distance on the field and in the classroom with the Smiles for Scholars Award. This week, the honor goes to the De La Salle football team, #1 team in the Bay Area and #1 in the classroom. The Spartans with the best GPA in the section for football with a 3.3 GPA.
Amazing. Coming up, #1 in the nation, Mitty takes on Oakland Tech.
But first, here's our final U.S. Bank Bay Area football poll.
Emma Cook introduced with her Mitty Monarchs hosting Oakland Tech. The Monarchs firing away early. Malia Hunter is an outstanding sophomore for Mitty, Hunter for 3. Then atop of the key 3 for Emma Cook, and Mitty has an early 6-point lead. Here's Hunter again, this time getting the steal and strolling to the rim, part of a big night for Hunter. A big night as well for the Bulldogs' Jai Johnson, the Vanderbilt commit with a rebound and strong back to the rack and 1. Now here's the 6'3 senior grabbing the long rebound, and Jai is going to take it the length of the court and laying it in. Johnson is impressive. But Mitty keeps firing away in the second with Johnson dominating down low. Hunter takes the 3 outside and hits. Johnson now showing off her skills, freeing herself for the long 2. Mitty with a 10-point lead throughout most of this game, stifling defense here as Devin Cosgriff gets the board, races up court and hits the baby jumper. Second half now, toss it out to Janai Patterson, who hits Mitty's 5th three-pointer of the night as the #1 team in the nation goes on to win it. Big game for Hunter with 21 points. Jai Johnson had 16 for the Bulldogs. The Harker School presents the Scholar Athlete Award every week.
This week's Harker Scholar Athlete is Caden Afsharapur from St. Ignatius. The talented quarterback also sports a sparkling 4.5 GPA.
Brought to you by the Harker School. Students have been hard at work organizing food drives for families in need this holiday season. The lower school recently donated to St. Justin's Community Ministry, while the middle school sent goods to Sacred Heart Community Service. At Harker, transitional kindergarten through 12th grade students discover their passions. Learn more at harker.org. DGDG.com wants you to be a happy car buyer, so each week they bring us the Be Happy Play, a play guaranteed to make everyone happy.
This week's DGDG.com Be Happy Play goes to the Tennyson Lancers. This is Alexis Ortez with the goal and celebrating with his teammates. We love a good soccer celebration. You want to be a happy car buyer? Go to DGDG.com.
Coming up, the Service by Medallion Play of the Week.
But first, here's this week's financial tip for teens and their parents, brought to you by Lumen Digital.
Consider opening a savings account to start building interest on your savings. Online account opening makes getting started easy.
Play of the week.
The play of the week goes to Brady Kirkendall from Cal, the one-handed rip. Our first dunk of the year. That's the Service by Medallion Play of the Week.
That's the Play of the Week, and that's 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank for this week. Thanks for watching. I'm Robert Brownstein.
And I'm Aubrey Tolliver. Be sure to join us next week to meet the Castro Valley soccer star and her battle to get back onto the field. We'll see you then.
Thanks for watching. Please join our YouTube memberships to get early access to highlights and our podcast, Covered Cal High.
You will also be able to see full game videos and vote for the Players of the Week. So click join and make sure to tune in every Sunday night at 6 p.m. on NBC Sports California. We'll see you at the games.